to raise Mom and Dad. Now that you're older, you are ready to help me with Mom and Dad. They mean well, but sometimes they need a hand. Be sure to wake up Mom and Dad before it's light so they'll have plenty of time to stop feeling sleepy before they go to work. But don't go to them. It's much nicer to shout really loud from your room until they get up. Grown-ups, and come to you because exercise is healthy for grown-ups and it will help them wake them up. This is totally true. Mom! Dad! It's the middle of the night. Sometimes they take too long and we have to go wake them ourselves. Mom always tries to make the bed, which doesn't make sense because it's just going to get messed up later. You can point this out to her. Then you have to help Mom and Dad get dressed. They usually wear really boring clothes, so choose stuff that's more fun. It will help them feel better about themselves. Next comes breakfast. Mom and Dad will probably be practically snoozing still, so they need some good energy foods, which is anything but with lots of sugar. Now that you're in preschool, you'll have to teach them how to make your lunch. Some things that are okay for home, like carrots and yogurt, are embarrassing at school. If you gradually stop eating what they give you, bring it back in your home in your lunch box so you can work your way to chips, cookies, and pudding every day like me. And here they got a stack of donuts. I'd eat that all. In the car, on the way to school, it's good time to ask for things because that's where Mom and Dad don't have anything else distracting them. Besides, when you ask them for things, it makes them feel like they are the boss. You'll probably have to ask again and again so they can hear you over the radio. Today, we're going to ask for a puppy. Ha! When Mom says, we'll see, it's almost the same as yes. If Dad says, we'll see, it means he's going to check with Mom. When Dad says, absolutely not, it almost means the same as yes. If either of them say plain old no, it means maybe. So keep taking turns asking each of them until it turns into a yes. We'll see. When he says absolutely not, it is not the same as yes. It means no. Change that to an no. After school, it is healthy to do something active. We can help Mom and Dad redecorate the living room and get exercise at the same time. There will always be homework to do, but if you sign up to do the hardest, most completed projects, Mom and Dad will do a lot of the work, which is good for their brains. This is a secret. Ha ha ha, very funny. You would never do that. After we finish our homework, we can play before dinner. Mom always says, how about a nice board game? I think that's why they called that, because if you play them, you'll be bored. Instead, get a piggyback rides from Dad. This will help his back and knees get stronger. He's always saying they're sore. I'm giving you too many piggyback rides. That's why. Dad would never let me do that. Man's too heavy. dinner can get complicated. So really pay attention for mom and dad. But they're always trying to eat less of them.
You skipped one.
And dad to stay healthy. They need to eat lots of green vegetables, but they're always trying to eat less of them by giving more to us. So if you really care about mom and dad, eat fewer green veggies as possible. There will be more fun that works the best to avoid things like broccoli and green beans. And salad is distracting. That's why I move around and ask about dessert a lot. Or if they ask how your day was, don't tell them. That's why they'll keep asking and forget about the vegetable thing. We could also ask them again about the puppy. You'll eventually have to eat something green, but never give it in on spinach, because that is the healthiest for them. Oh boy, my favorite part. During bath time, you can help mom and dad keep the tub clean by splashing the water all around while you're playing. And you can also wash the floor by not using a towel when you get out. This means less laundry for them to do too. In the second one, I totally ask about dessert all day. Or another puppy. Cleaning our room is kind of like doing homework. You have to watch mom and dad carefully to make sure they don't get distracted from this chore. Mom and dad seem like good readers, and sometimes they mess up and skip parts when they read out loud. Listen hard and always tell them when they skip. Otherwise, they might realize later on and feel really bad about it. But even if you miss and skip, it doesn't matter because you still get to snuggle. Once upon a time, the end. What? There are lots of things to do. Remember, at bedtime, since the more you try, you are the better you'll sleep, it is a good idea to stay up as late as possible. Also, it is our job to tire out mom and dad so they'll get a good night's rest too. First, ask for a glass of water, even if you're not that thirsty, or you could get it yourself. Then, like I did, multiplication tables at school, played handball at recess, and a great ass if all I could sleep over. That's a lot. It's just multiplication. Hey, Maren. Next comes out of your room and say you're itchy. You'll have to take a super long time showing them where, because sometimes the itchy spot can move or totally new ones can start right there on the spot, and you'll need lotion to rub on. Then, because you were gone so long with the itches, they'll have to kiss all your stuffed animals good night again. Then, when you've done everything else, you can think of to tell them you're having bad dreams. Dad will always sing to make your bad dreams go away, which is good because he is a better singer. He has a better voice than Mom. It is totally true. While Dad's singing, Mom should check the closet for monsters. Once they're tired and can play total tension, it is good time to ask about a puppy again. Absolutely not. We'll see. Maybe. It is a lot of work to raise Mom and Dad, but in the end, it's worth it. This is totally true. The end.